So we were teaching a girl from El Salvador, and we'd had a couple discussions with her, and she had already committed to baptism, and she was the epitome of a golden investigator. Anyway, this was back when we had the 6 little booklet discussions that we were supposed to memorize, and this was my second area, and I hadn't memorized all of the discussions quite yet. We were teaching the 3rd discussion, which addresses the restoration of the priesthood. And I remember I was reading out of this booklet, which is, looking back, I'm like, that's not teaching. I was just reading, not very professional. But I remember reading that, and all of a sudden, I talked about John the Baptist coming and restoring the Aaronic priesthood, and then Peter, James, and John coming to restore the Melchizedek priesthood. And, as I was reading that, all of a sudden, the Spirit just came into the room so strongly. And I just remember being shocked by it. And I remember looking up at our investigator, and her mouth had dropped, and she was speechless. Like she felt it too. And it was just an undeniable witness. It was like I was just enveloped in a sure knowledge that was true. The priesthood had been restored. There was no doubt about it, and she felt it too. It was palpable, and she is one of the most solid members to this day. My companion and I, after our missions, went back for her sealing, and she's got kids now, that are getting close to. I think her oldest is 10 now, and she's excited for him to serve a mission. And just, her testimony was super solid. And, that was the most spiritual experience of my mission, was teaching her. There were so many times where the Spirit was just so strong. This is one of the testimony building experiences about obedience. I kind of mentioned earlier that that was kind of one of the life lessons I learned. Be obedient even if it doesn't make sense. And so one of the things that our mission president asked us to do at one zone conference was get out of our cars and walk more. So I had a car for about half of my mission, and we had mile limits, and our mission president, wisely felt that missionaries were spending too much time in the car. If we're in the car, we're not talking to people. And so he's like, get out of the car and go walk, go meet people. And so we did. So we decided that, one morning, instead of getting in the car to drive somewhere, we're just going to start walking. And, we had walked a couple blocks, and this girl runs out of her apartment, and she's like, hey, like, I've seen you guys, around here, and I've been wanting to talk to you guys, and now I found you. I just thought, oh my gosh. And she ended up, taking the discussions, getting baptized. And I just thought, if we had been in our car driving somewhere, that never would have happened. So real testimony building experience of obedience, even if we don't want to do it, or we feel like it's a dumb rule, blessings will come.